Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Darren Navoa. We'll be discussing about paid family leave. Growing up as a kid, we often don't realize how much our parents paid for the cost of living. Now, as an adult, as we can see, the cost of living can be very expensive. Veronica is a mother of three. She works at a local grocery store and recently found out that her mother became seriously ill, which required Veronica to take family leave. However, her employer does not cover for paid family leave. She's left with a tough decision and then decides to take unpaid leave to take care of her mother. According to the Center of American Progress, approximately 58% of family households in the US lose a quarter of their income while taking unpaid leave. We're going to discuss why it's important for California Congress to implement a law on paid family leave. We will discuss the problems, the effects, and the solution. According to Scott Brown, 44% of Americans are ineligible to receive this benefit of family leave, which means it can lead to various issues and challenges for them. People will have to look for loans, savings, they have to ask friends and family for financial support. People will have to return to work sooner than anticipated just because they simply cannot afford to be out that long. As mentioned by the Harvard Business Review, only 21% of jobs covered for this benefit for family leave and paid for. This means the categories of this is professional jobs, white collar jobs. For the rest of us, we're blue collar jobs, so manual labor jobs, plumbers, electricians, and especially grocery store workers just like Veronica. The lack of employee benefits for us for like manual labor jobs can make it really difficult when you're trying to provide for your family and to meet financial needs during the time off for family medical leave. We know this is a huge problem, but have you thought of the devastating effects? There are three significant effects: financial hardship, financial and reduction of workforce, and it can also lead to stress. The first issue is financial hardship. When you don't have an income, that's already a big, heavy burden that that person is responsible for to cover for financial needs and to provide for their family. According to the employee law firm, in this program is only covered for people who meet a quota or the expectation from their employer, which means you have to work full time for at least a year. You have to meet a certain amount of hours within that year to receive family leave. And it's just for job protection, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get paid while being out on this leave. So it's already a financial hardship when employers take this time off to pay for expenses such as utilities, rent, or whatever financial obligations that this person, this employer may encounter. Your employer can also, take vacation or sick hours that you have occurred during their employment. But however, when that is exhausted, that person has to look for other sources of income to, meet their expectations and their income so they can pay for their expenses. According to the annual review of public health, it stated that people actually leave the job and like reduction of workforce involvement due to just simply they have to take care of their ill family member, disabled, sick child, or newborn child. So if that person is sole responsibility of taking care of the significant family member, just having unpaid family leave can add stress for it, especially if the employer does not offer benefits, policies, insurance policies. It just makes it easier, or just to leave work and just that person won't go back to work, and well, basically there will be no reduction in workforce involvement. They're going to quit basically. This can also cause a domino effect. If someone leaves work, it's going to add stress for the people who are actually working, and it's just going to alert the other employers that this benefit can affect them and then their opportunities with their employer. So it could be a work conflict there. unpaid family leave can cause a lot of stress. So, according to the annual review of public health, FMLA only covers for 12 weeks of unpaid leave. So, it just protects your job. It doesn't mean you're going to get paid. With the stresses of not having an income, it can take a toll on the person's well being. Um, as you can see, all these effects are very devastating. So let's discuss a solution. There is obviously a clear solution. California Congress must implement a law on paid family leave through state funding and employer benefits. They can alleviate employers to have so they won't be so stressful in taking family medical leave. Raising public awareness, so making more people aware of the situation, can actually make a push for lawmakers to make this issue a priority and just provide just this benefit and helpfulness so for other people can take care of their families while being out on family medical leave. Today, we learned about California Congress must implement a law on paid family leave. We've looked at the problem, the effects, and solution. According to the Center of American Progress, approximately 58 of families lose a quarter of their income while taking unpaid leave. Just remember the mother of three, the grocery store worker that just found out that her mother became really ill, that needs to take time off, unpaid time off to take care of all this. She's already dealing with financial stress. She's already thinking of quitting. She's already in a lot of stress. So we need to make this aware of this issue and for lawmakers to push for California Congress to make a push for paid family leaves for all employees. Thank you very much. This concludes my speech. I really do appreciate your time giving me today. Thank you very much. Until next time.